好，欧美各国呢已经全面松绑了，纽约国际车展回来了，星期五正式对大众开放。随着全美的油价狂飙，持续推高的电动车的需求是越来越旺。从主流车厂到新创的公司都推电动车，他们曝光了最新车款以及旧有的升级版本，就连电动计程车业者也为都会区量身打造了全新的计程车充电设施。
一台电动车顺着轨道，在2022纽约国际车展上亮相。
Like if you walk around here, you'll see Hyundai has a whole test track to drive their new Ioniq 5 electric car.
充电快、空间大、价格又亲民，让现代汽车的 Ioniq 5不但被车展选为年度车王，还赢得全球电动车以及全球汽车设计奖殊荣。
Electrification is absolutely the hottest trend happening right now.
美国通用旗下的雪佛兰曝光全尺寸的电动皮卡2024 Silverado。
The Silverado Ev that you see behind me has 400 miles of all-electric range. It's got 664 horsepower and 780 foot-pounds of torque, which means it can go from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds.
意大利品牌爱快罗密欧的插电式混动小型休旅，则能在切换成汽油前，提供约48公里的全电池续航里程。
The Alfa Romeo Tanale is an interesting one because it kind of bridges the gap between what you want and what you need. So it's a new compact SUV that will be introduced. It starts going sale in about 2023.
克莱斯勒的 Airflow 概念休旅也有升级版。
They introduced a vehicle called the Chrysler Airflow at CES this year, and they're reintroducing it here, which is sort of odd. Normally, you wouldn't update a concept car unless you had real intention to bring it to life.
而传统燃油车款似乎成了展场上的异类。
The vehicles that I think are interesting this year are not electrified, which is kind of funny, but the Kia Telluride is being updated. And it's a really good example of the dichotomy we have where people are looking for more efficient choices and also people really want large SUVs.
以美国来说，目前在市面上贩售的纯电车款共有38款，预计会在2025年增加到120多款。至于销量，美国去年共卖出40多万辆电动车，3年后则上看220多万辆。
But also there's a real spike in consumer interest in electric cars right now because of rising gas prices. At Cox Automotive, we saw a 69% jump in interest in electric cars in March versus January.
让不少新创汽车品牌跃跃欲试，例如加州起家的 Indy EV 就带来他们第一辆电动车款 Indy One， 目前已经开放预购，但还没有量产。
We believe the future of EV technology is not going to be measured so much on the speed and performance, but much more on the processing power.
因此，这款智慧电动车最大的特色就是在引擎盖下方内建了超级电脑，并且以打电动为主要用途。
Because it's a Windows-based computer, you're able to run any type of software for productivity or creativity within the vehicle to keep you busy and working while you're on the run.
来分一杯羹的还有电动计程车公司 Gravity， 他们目前在纽约市营运2款全电动计程车款，分别是特斯拉的 Model Y 和福特野马 Mustang Mach-E。如今，他们加强周边配套，就连充电设备也为拥挤的纽约都会区量身打造。
And currently, there's no charging in Manhattan, and you have to sort of venture out to faraway sites and spend a long time charging your battery, which is frankly worse than the experience going to a gas station.
但过几个星期，曼哈顿42街就会出现第一座可以趁着上班时间停车充电的设施，车位多达1000个。
Generally, a charger like this would be larger than a refrigerator. We've designed these to fit within the footprint of any parking space, including the tightest urban parking in New York City.
一间间电动车新创如雨后春笋般冒出，但业界不是所有人都看好。
Is it is very, very hard to build a car and sell it to the public, but it's very, very easy to build a concept and build some hype. So I guess we'll see how many of the car makers here actually go to production.
全球其他主要车厂也没有停下脚步，例如刚刚公布财报的德国福斯，虽然第一季获利大增到93亿美元，但依然未雨绸缪。
But VW says it's starting to see the impact of events in Ukraine. The crisis is adding to stress on supply chains and raw material prices.
虽然今年1到3月，福斯集团的交车数下滑1/5，但电动车表现亮眼。 零碳排车款交车量大增65%，又以中国大陆涨幅最大，而日本本田也有动作。
The Japanese firm says it will invest $64 billion over 10 years. It aims to roll out 30 new EV models by 2030.
为达成目标，本田除了计划在北美开设电动车生产线，还会跟美国通用采购电池。TVBS 新闻综合报道。